Dan Hoops MD here. I want to talk to you about how do you get more confidence? How do you get more confidence to do things like talk on social media or talk in public or to do anything in life? The key is to look outside of yourself. And I say this from some experience. When I was younger, when I was a teenager, I had a medical condition that made me really small. It made me so I didn't grow. And I'll talk about that in a separate video. But I would get up to speak in public and I would get what could now be described as panic attacks. The world felt like it was closing in around me. I would get tunnel vision. My heart would race, and I felt like the entire pressure of the entire world was crushing me into a little ball. And I got to the point where I couldn't talk, couldn't speak. The words just wouldn't come out. I would get up to give a talk in church, and I barely got to the end of it. Head down, heart racing, just eking out the words. And in school, I hated reading to the point where I got glasses, even though I didn't need them, because that way I could say I forgot my glasses and then I wouldn't have to read in school. This is in high school when I'm getting straight A's in honor classes. I mean, I'm killing it academically, where it just was something that was crushing me, this lack of confidence. And so what did I figure out? How did I fix this? I fixed it by looking outside of myself. I thought, okay, if I'm going to speak in public, there's something that I'm going to share that is going to be valuable, that someone else might be able to benefit from, that they might be able to learn or grow by hearing. And the second that I shifted the focus from being on myself and my own feelings to being on the people that were going to hear or receive whatever it was that I was sharing, completely changed the entire calculus. My panic attacks went away. I've never had one since. I've been able to speak in public, in church and in professional settings and in surgery and in even conferences where I've had to give talks, because the focus is always on, are there going to be people there that can hear and learn and grow from something that I'm going to say? And it completely changes the focus. And so in anything in life, you can do this. You can shift the focus from being on yourself to that, the place with words, where we create this story about where it is that we are imperfect or that we're not good enough, or the fear of the future imperfection, the way that the story can go poorly. And we shift it where we just say, okay, that all can be true, that all can be there. I'm going to now shift it to the person who's going to receive whatever it is that I'm sharing. Just if it's a hug, or if it's a story, or if it's an interaction, or if it's a speech, or whatever it is, shift the focus to be on them. And if the focus is on them, you'd be amazed how much your confidence increases. And as always, I'm asking you to believe in the third story. First and second stories are shame and blame. The third story is possibility, creation, creativity. And in the comments, share what is your third story, please.